It's just before noon on a beach in Walton County, Florida, where a hotel security guard reported that an infant had allegedly been left alone for an extended period of time.
Hey, did you guys call us?
Yeah, we called. Right there. There's like that guy with his bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess there's just a baby left unattended. We're watching over it right now.
Okay. You mind showing me right where they're at?
Yeah. We're watching it. Yeah, man.
So you guys just found her down there?
Yeah, she was like in the little tent, but the family hasn't been around for a while.
Okay.
So are they out in the water or where they from? Well, they actually were staying here, but they just left the job. We can't find them.
Okay.
So they're down this way.
Thank you. Is all their stuff still down here?
A bunch of it's still down there. I don't know if it's all of it or what. So this is the thing. The family's nowhere to be seen, but this is the stuff that belongs to them. And this is the baby. Yeah, this is the baby right here.
Hello, guys. Hi. Hi, sweetheart. Hi. Oh my goodness, I wish my daughter was still this little.
Aww. Say hi.
You alright?
Say we think so.
Yeah. Okay, you're a little warm.
Do you mind if I take her to the shade now?
Here, we want to keep her with us. Okay. I can take her. Come here, sweetheart.
We tried to put the towel on her, but
yeah,
she kept taking it off.
I know. You go.
The baby's parents were nowhere in sight. That part matters, because in situations like this, the legal question is often much narrower than people assume. Not whether the parents loved their child, not whether they intended harm, not whether they considered themselves good parents. The question is simpler. What happened? And according to witness statements gathered on scene, multiple people reported the same basic fact. The infant was alone, while the adults responsible for her were gone. The record gets uncomfortable from there.
The baby is right there, and this is the lady that actually reported that the baby was left, and we've been like walking down over there because she knows how
we
to
were looking for them, and they left to go that way, and I heard them say that they were going to go look for crabs, but they're nowhere to be found. They've probably been gone an hour.
So we believe
The dad has on a navy top, and then he has on swim bottoms, and then they have a probably 1-year-old infant son with them, and then they have a probably 5-year-old daughter, and then probably 6-year-old son. And we walked down to the sandbar down there looking for them, and we still don't see them.
Witnesses described looking around the beach for the parents. They couldn't find them. Hotel security couldn't find them. Beachgoers couldn't find them. Eventually, law enforcement couldn't find them. And when multiple strangers started...
One witness says the presumed parents of the abandoned infant allegedly left for a walk with their 3 other children and had been MIA for about an hour.
And I keep looking to see if I see them coming back. I would think they'd be coming back any minute.
And where are you sitting at?
Right there.
You're right there? Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And I kept looking back because I thought this was covered up with the towel over it. And I thought it was just for their the 1-year-old to be taking a nap. And I never dreamed they had left a baby in it. And then I've known her for over 20 years.
Yeah.
She came and she was looking, and I was like, "What do you need?" And she said that somebody else had told her that there was an infant in here, and I was like, "Oh wow." So then I started helping her look for the parents. I'd noticed the parents because the dad, when he got here, he was screaming at the other children.
Gotcha. Yeah, she told me.
1 and 5.
Yeah.
So they couldn't go that far. We had the small children.
Yeah.
The timeline always matters. According to statements collected by deputies, some witnesses believed the parents had been gone for close to an hour. Others described actively searching the beach area while the child remained under the tent. The exact number of minutes would later...
Man, to me, our protocols are usually within like
Yeah.
I mean, this age, I will call. I call you immediately. But usually wait like 10, 15 minutes waiting to see if they show up. But after 15 minutes, it's our duty to report it.
Yeah, 100%.
A security officer at a nearby hotel where the family is staying says she alerted authorities after confirming the baby had been left alone. Next, one officer fills in a supervisor on the situation before we hear from more witnesses.
Baby that was left under a tent, completely unsupervised. The parents walked off with their 3 other kids and apparently haven't been back in probably close to an hour.
The disagreement was over how long. That's a critical distinction, because once officers located Brian and Sarah returning with their other children,
About 11:15, probably 11:20.
45 minutes.
About 45 minutes. Have you seen anyone sitting there at all?
No one.
No one?
Here they come.
Oh, they said they're coming.
You said 11:45 when y'all got down here?
45 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, 11:15. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah,
And then before
Miss
that,
Cobb
it's
said
like-
that it's been over an hour.
Yeah.
I've known that works on the beach for over 20 years.
Yeah.
Because we come here all the time. And she was like, I've never had this happen.
I'm trying to see if I see anything.
I don't see them at all.
Navy crop top, long sleeves, white stripe, they're right there.
Here they are.
Hey, I found Mom.
Here they come.
They're coming down.
Here they come.
You said Mom's right there. Whoops, yeah, that's her.
Yeah, they're literally so nonchalant.
the conversation immediately shifted from confusion to account.
So we're getting a call out here because
Oh no.
your infant was left.
She was crying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently you guys have been gone almost an hour.
Okay. We lost track of time. Sorry about that.
You lost track of time?
Yes, sir.
With a
did.
baby.
She naps during this time.
I understand you have more kids,
I
but
understand. She naps during this time.
you're on it?
Massive mistake. I get
Okay.
it. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Do you guys have your IDs?
I don't. You want me to go up to the room and get it for you?
We'll get all the stuff down here.
Okay.
Hey,
Sarah,
no ma'am.
Sarah, stay here.
He's in our custody right now.
Okay.
The parents offered an explanation. They said the infant was asleep. They said they went for a walk. They said they lost track of time.
We're out here.
Just start to finish for me. On what's going on.
So we're traveling from Houston. We're out here on a family vacation for fall break. These are our 4 kids. That's
Okay.
our baby. That was her tent. These 3 wanted to go on a walk. This was her nap time. She normally naps for 2 hours. So let's walk down here short. My 2 older ones, they took off. We were getting too far ahead. I was chasing after them, and then it ended up being a longer walk than what we had planned. And she's awake from her nap. We had her in the tent, so she was covered, wasn't in the sun. That was our logic. We were literally coming back, scooping her up. We're staying at the we're going to go back and grab some lunch and shower.
That's the contradiction. That's the record. And that's why the phrase that keeps appearing throughout this story is impossible to ignore. Nobody was watching.
It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay.
So we got to do some research still, but
I understand.
in Florida, where I'm looking at it now, it does constitute child abuse because she was left. She cannot care for herself.
Yeah.
She was left for what would be an extended period of time for her age, which because we got people that have told us they came down here at 11:15, and you guys weren't here. And then someone just happened to wander and see.
We were right here at 11:15.
We were playing in the water up here.
Okay.
For sure, she wouldn't have gone.
I'm telling you guys, we have multiple witnesses that have said you guys have been on at least an hour.
But I do promise, we didn't even leave till after that.
Okay.
That I can promise you. I went to the bathroom at one point, but he was still here, right here with the kids on the beach at that time.
A stranger approaching the tent. A child wandering away. The list becomes uncomfortable very quickly because every possibility begins with the same condition. Nobody was watching.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
We got to do some more investigating, obviously,
I
because
understand.
this is a situation we have to look into and take very seriously.
No, absolutely.
appreciate that
We
you
take
do
it seriously
that.
well.
Yeah, we just want to make sure that she's okay, because if she's left there like that and you guys are gone for that long, all it takes is a split second for somebody to snatch her.
Yeah, that
we
too.
Don't want that to happen.
we don't either.
Yeah.
Paramedics ultimately evaluated the infant and found no immediate medical emergency. That's important. The child was not reported to be suffering from serious physical injury. But that's also where many people misunderstand how these investigations work. The absence of catastrophe does not erase the existence of danger. And as deputies continued interviewing witnesses,
I'm just really worried she doesn't have any sunscreen.
Yeah, I understand.
Or maybe we can put her in
While
the
you're writing
shade.
that, I'll put it on. I'm a mom too, so I got you.
Okay.
I'm going to put a hat on her.
Oh, it's right here. Yeah.
She doesn't want it.
She doesn't want it. Well, sweetheart, you're going to wear the hat.
Can we put an umbrella up maybe and put
Yeah.
it under the umbrella?
Is that all right with y'all? Opening an umbrella for her? Oh, we got a lifeguard here, so.
We cannot. I mean, the only shade that we can find is if we move up there.
That might be an option. Let me,
If we move
let me
up
talk
like
to
one of
him,
the,
and that might
I
be an
want your
option.
permission to
Yeah, I can confirm with him. We're going to try and see if maybe we can move to the shade up there. That way she's out of the sun, because she's been out in the sun
These
for a
two kids
minute.
as well, yeah.
Yeah.
You get up and go with these nice people. We're gonna go up near the pool, okay? No, just you can leave your shovel, buddy. You can leave your shovel. No, buddy, please leave your shuttle, okay? Just go up. There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, we were a little concerned about her getting overheated. I had her for a little bit, and she spit up on me because she's been out here for a minute.
She does spit up frequently.
Especially at that age. It's normal.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
But we just want to make sure she's not dehydrated or anything like that.
Understand. No, yes, okay.
additional statements complicated the picture further. Some witnesses described seeing tension within the family earlier that day. Others challenged portions of the
Paramedics confirmed the 6-month-old was not in distress before another woman pulls an officer aside with some interesting information.
They were speaking about the kids ran off. They didn't run off because I seen them when they come in, and he was, I mean, talking very ugly to his daughter. At the time, they were all fighting, and then he released 2 kids to go down to the water, and I seen it then. I didn't notice the baby. But other than that, like I said, we were there the whole time, and the baby was taking a nap.
Criminal charges were being considered, not because something terrible had happened, because something terrible could have happened. That's the distinction that drives many child neglect cases: potential harm, foreseeable harm, preventable harm. And that's where the story becomes larger than a single family vacation gone wrong. Because every system involved suddenly had to answer the same question: what happens next if both parents go to jail? The answer wasn't simple.
We do the report, we call DCF, you guys go home, back to the room with your kids, DCF follows up. Or you guys both have technically violated Florida State statute for child abuse based on the way it reads, and you could possibly both be facing going to jail today.
Criminal charges were being considered, not because something terrible had happened, because something terrible could have happened. 4 children remained involved. Child welfare officials became part of the process. Family members had to be contacted. Emergency decisions had to be made. A situation that began with a beach walk was now triggering responses from law enforcement, child protection authorities.
To the room.
What are the next steps?
We're
waiting on a
supervisor, and then they have to call the child protective services.
Because it's a fluid thing.
I understand.
Obviously, if someone goes to jail, then, or if both of y'all go to jail, then we're having to deal with kids. All this
really
kind of
complicated.
Stuff, so.
I know. Yep. Yeah, that's my number one concern. You're doing your job. This is great. I appreciate everything you're doing.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that they're in good.
The consequences became immediate. Both parents were informed they would be booked into jail. The children would remain under.
Okay? Both you and Mom are going to get booked into the Walton County Jail.
Okay? We cannot leave an infantile child on the beach for that long unattended, okay?
Okay.
So we are getting charged today. You're gonna get booked in. Since you have 4 children here by themselves, we need to start calling some family to come over here. DCF's gonna come stay with them unless you don't have anybody
Okay.
that'll drive over here.
My closest family will drive over here, but they're in San Antonio. So that's like, if they leave now, that's like 9 or 12 hours.
Yeah.
I understand your concern, and I'm completely cooperative.
Yeah.
My 4 kids, like, this is going to be traumatizing, much less for my baby who needs her mom. And so,
Which I understand. DCF's prepared to take care of an infantile child. They're going to stay with the children until your family gets here to come get them, okay?
So how does this process?
Protective supervision until relatives could arrive. The family vacation effectively ended on the spot. And yet another irony emerged. Throughout the encounter, Brian and Sarah remained largely cooperative with investigators. They answered questions. They discussed their concerns.
Okay, both of you guys, as far as I know, are getting charged with child neglect. Okay. So you're going to get booked in. You're going to see a judge first thing in the morning at first appearance. He's going to set a bond for you guys. It's up to you guys to meet bond or not.
Okay.
So we're going to let you have a conversation, see if you can get some family on the way. And then we're going to have you go in there, watch the kids, and we're going to talk to mom. Okay.
Okay. Let me see who I can get in this way.
Yeah. All right. So same thing we were explaining to Brian. So as of right now, we're going to be taking you guys to the jail tonight, okay? You're going to be booked in at the Walton County Jail. DCF is coming down. He already called his DCF, Department of Children and Families. Yeah, so they're fully prepared to make sure your kids are good. They're going to come here and stay with the kids until the family can get here. He said he's already called his dad. Someone else is going to stay. The Department of Children and Families, yes. So they're fully capable and they're prepared to stay with. They're just going to sit with them here wherever they decide to take them. Okay.
They repeatedly focused on what would happen to their children. But cooperation doesn't automatically change the underlying facts being investigated. The legal system evaluates conduct, not just attitude. The legal process moved forward.
Is there any other option for one of us to stay back just until they arrive?
This is coming from higher than us.
Unfortunately not. That's not how it works. Department of Children.
Am I allowed to
At bare minimum, I just told him shoes, wallet. You can't bring a pump with you to the jail. They may talk to medical once you get there. They may have resources of whatever you need to do pumping wise, but you can't bring that stuff with you. You have to talk to the medical nurses once you get there. Okay?
Can I shower real quick?
No, because we're not going to sit there and watch you in the shower the entire time you're doing that.
Oh, but in here. There's not time to shower.
I'm not saying there's not time. We're just not going to sit here and watch you in the shower. Okay?
We have to watch you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to come in the room. Is that what you're saying?
We're going to let you guys do your thing. I'm suggesting you don't go in the shower where we cannot see you and we don't know what you're doing. We're not going to do that. I understand you want to. It's just not something that we're going to do right now.
The parents were booked on child neglect charges. Bonds were eventually posted. Later court records showed a different ending than many people expected. Pre-trial diversion.
The Department of Children and Families reportedly took custody of the 4 children until other family members arrived. Next, Brian and Sarah are escorted out of the building.
Where we lobby?
You mind if I step in?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, safe question.
Yeah. We won't do nothing but check pockets, man.
All I got is a wallet.
That's the wallet we looking for, man.
That car's going to bounce,
how
too.
How much money do you think we make, man? We check pockets, baby.
All right.
Yeah, he no ass.
Yeah. That was what she did last few times.
Yeah, it's the very back is where you go. But give him 1 second. He's gonna get it cranked up and running. And real quick, the phones. Yeah, go grab that. That in your cards. Yeah. That way. Yeah. Perfect.
And then you need the cards and everything too.
Yeah, because we'll just do all that and put it all in. Perfect. And yeah, I got it right here. So.
I can take your signal 56. I called and said there's a deputy on scene, but I don't see one on the map.
Can we sit on the same side?
Yeah, you got to be on opposite sides, unfortunately.
I'll see you at the hearing tomorrow morning, okay?
Yep.
Brian and Sarah were each booked for child neglect without great bodily harm.
Community service, parenting classes, financial penalties. And if conditions were satisfied, prosecution would not continue. That outcome tells us something important. The justice system did not treat this case as the worst imaginable form of child neglect, but it also did not treat it as nothing. The official response landed somewhere in between. Which brings us back to the phrase that has followed this story from beginning to end. Nobody was watching. An infant under a tent, witnesses searching for parents, deputies reconstructing timelines, child welfare authorities stepping in, criminal charges filed. Every development traces back to that single fact. Nobody was watching. And perhaps that's the unanswered question that remains. If witnesses had never reported the unattended child, would the outcome have been any different? Or would nobody outside that family have ever known what happened on that beach? For viewers who want to examine the evidence themselves, look up the publicly available Walton County court records associated with the Brian and Sarah Wilkes child neglect case, and compare them with the incident narrative described by responding deputies. After reviewing those records, here's the question for you. Do you believe the final legal outcome matched the facts described in the investigation? Let us know in the comments. And if you value evidence-first reporting, like this video. Share it with someone who follows legal and public record cases. Subscribe to Audit the Case and turn on notifications so you never miss the next investigation.